Good morning, everyone. So, thank you for joining me today, our second day, where we're going to be talking about the second secret, which is how to get clear on your sacred life path and unleash the abundance within. So, just as a quick recap, yesterday we covered that sort of restless feeling that people have when you're feeling stressed, when you're not feeling fulfilled, don't feel like you fit in maybe, or feeling a little bit lost. Your life looks perfect on paper and yet it still feels that something's missing. And what we covered yesterday was a very quick way of doing a meditation within 1 minute. And the purpose of doing the meditation is to lower your stress levels and allow yourself a little bit of quiet time so that you're able to observe the thoughts that you're thinking and be more connected to your inner voice so that you're able to know yourself a little bit better, really. So if you missed video 1, it's in my group, it's on my business page, and also you can access it on www.dreamlifechat.com/secret1, and you can go and watch the video replay there. So once you have started doing the 1 minute meditations, what you will start to notice is that situations, once you're doing it on a more regular basis, situations that used to make you instantly react, and respond straight away, usually you notice it usually with those ones that make you angry, those situations. So when you've been doing the meditation for a little while, what you start to notice is it's almost like you are a little bit detached from the situation, and you watch the person saying what they say. You recognize that normally you'd respond in an angry way, and you have a moment before you decide what you want to respond or how you want to respond. And the benefit of doing this is it starts to reduce your stress because you're not responding to every situation that happens to you immediately without thought. That little bit of space is allowing you to think about what is the outcome that I'm after, and therefore what is the best response to give to get the outcome that I'd like. So what I really wanted to cover today is, yesterday was about knowing that there is a life purpose for you. There is a path. There is a why. We all have a reason why we are here, what we want to be doing with our life, with our skills. What's our purpose? One day when we're ready to leave this planet, we want to look back and say, I've achieved X, Y, and Z, and this is what I've done with my life. So if you imagined that exercise and done that exercise now, what is missing? What is it that you want to say at the end that you can't say yet? So that's one way of looking at the gap. So, some people do a bucket list of all the different events or activities that they'd like to do within their life. That's another way of doing it. And really with the meditation, what you need to be doing now is getting clear on what specifically is blocking you from doing those things that you love, doing that why. So for example, asking a question like, let's say for example, you wanted to, it's always been a dream of yours to work with animals. And the reason why you don't is you feel you don't have the qualifications and there isn't the money to do it right now. And at this age in your life, you feel that you're too old to go. And so you've got all of these excuses. That's the sort of first level excuse that you'll recognize, and you just make a list. Then you go into your meditation, and once you've been doing the 1 minute meditation for a little while, you're focusing a little bit less on the breath. And before you start your meditation, make a list of the kinds of questions you want to ask. For example, what is really stopping me from working with animals? What is behind me working with, not working with animals? And lots of different things can start to come up for you. For example, I'm not good enough, and other limiting beliefs and limiting blocks. And that is what we want to get to. That's what we're looking for. So the meditation is a tool for you to use to really identify what it is you really want to be doing with your life, number one. And number two, what the root cause or the real issue is behind all of the excuses on why you're not doing it. So if you had the money, what's stopping you now? If you had the skills, what's stopping you now? If you believed you were good enough, what's stopping you now? So it's really getting behind there, and what you'll see is you'll have the positive image of what life could look like, and the sort of negative things of what's holding you back. And then you just pick one. And in that meditation, okay, so if the belief is that I'm not good enough, what can I do to change that? And listen. And it might not be immediately. It might be that you've asked the question, you've put it out there, and then you're going for a walk, or you're driving in the car, or you're having a shower. So another time when your mind is a bit quieter, you'll suddenly get a thought that will pop in your head, and you'll think, oh, actually that relates to the question that I asked, earlier on in a meditation. And this is how you use this as a tool to get clarity on your life purpose, clarity on your blocks, and how you clear those blocks so that you can move forward with what it is that you want to be doing with your life. So I hope that's helped. I hope that's been useful for you. Tomorrow we're going to be covering, so you know what you want to do, you know what the blocks are, you're working on those blocks. So how do we get from where we are now to where we want to be? That sort of roadmap. So I'd like to invite you that if you'd like to know a little bit more, or you'd like to work with me, then just drop an emoji in the comments if you'd like me to reach out to you. I've put the link in the description of the video that will come up, www.dreamlifechat.com/secret2. There'll be a replay of today's video, as well as you can book a call, or you can join my group, Time to Transform, if you'd like to work with me. And there's lots of free content in there on various different things, on a little bit more deeper on how you clear these blocks and other things. So I'd love to work with you. I'd love to help you progress and achieve your dream life. So reach out to me. It would be lovely to have a chat and see where you're at and what you need. So thank you for joining me today, and take care.